Hi, my name is Ryan Williams, and I am doing my presentation on Barry Lopez's Arctic Dreams. My focus is Barry Lopez's ethical approach to observing and writing about animals and the Arctic landscape. Why it matters is that it challenges traditional Western nature writing that often centers human dominance, ownership, and scientific detachment, or scientific detachment. My big question was, how does Barry Lopez demonstrate an ethical relationship to animals and place in Arctic dreams? And why does this matter in the context of Western nature writing? Barry Lopez demonstrates an ethical relationship to animals and place by slowing down, paying close attention, and refusing to treat nature like something we're supposed to conquer or explain. Instead, he listens and invites us to do the same. When he writes about animals like wolves, polar bears, or narwhals, he doesn't try to make them seem human, but he still shows how complex, mysterious, and valuable they are in their own right. Lopez also thinks hard about how we look and talk about animals. He believes that the way we describe them matters and that our language should be respectful, not controlling or overly scientific. He believes in really getting to know a landscape and being present in it, learning from it, and caring for it. He's not just a visitor in the Arctic. He wants readers to feel like they belong to the land, not above it. Why does this matter in the context of Western nature writing? It matters because in a lot of Western nature writing, there is always humans at the center with nature in the background. Barry Lopez doesn't do this and instead gives nature the attention without trying to control it. He doesn't just write about the Arctic as a distant, icy landscape, he treats it like a living, meaningful place full of life, history, and beauty. Comparing him to Audubon, even Audubon, who loved nature, still loved birds, but also killed them to study and paint them, highlighting the fine line between curiosity and control. One must live in the land, not just pass through it, and one must not speak for the animals, but learn the silences in which they dwell. The animals are not for us, they are with us. To put your hand in a river is to feel the cords that bind the earth together. So these are all quotes from his book. Pretty much overall, Barry Lopez was very fair and didn't see animals as different than us or below us, which is very hard to comprehend for a lot of humans nowadays when there's a lot of animal cruelty, all that stuff going on. So it was actually really refreshing to hear that, someone did believe this at one point. And that I just wish this was more shared. He also does has more writings about indigenous lands and things like that, which being Native American definitely kind of like strung a chord, I guess you could say. Seeing as like I'm very much into, certain lands being spiritual and like off limits and not for, houses to be built on, things like that. So I definitely think that Barry Lopez would have fought for deforestation not happening and animal lands being national parks, for instance, like staying how they are and not allowing visitors and stuff like that. So this was a very interesting project to work on and definitely kind of opened my eyes a little bit more to what's going on in the world and how unfortunate it is that we are where we're at, I guess you could say. So yeah, but that was my presentation. Thank you.